My son never came to pick me up from the hospital, even after 10 phone calls. I took a taxi home and discovered the locks had been replaced. A note on the door said, "Don't return. There's no space here for a parasite." I didn't shed a tear, because 30 minutes later the police arrived and he learned whose house this really was. The taxi driver kept glancing at me through the rearview mirror. "Ma'am, are you sure someone's home?" I forced a smile. "I'll be fine, thank you." He drove away slowly, like he knew something was wrong. The moment he was gone, my smile died. I stood on the sidewalk, 72 years old, fresh out of the hospital, 2 weeks recovering from a heart attack, 10 phone calls to my son Kevin, 10. Every single one went to voicemail. I stared at my house, the house my husband Arthur and I built together, the house where we raised our only son, the house where Arthur died in my arms 6 months ago. My legs shook as I walked up the path. The cold autumn wind cut through my thin jacket. I pulled it tighter. I reached the front door, pulled out my key, pushed it into the lock. It wouldn't turn. I tried again. Nothing. The lock was new, shiny brass, no scratches. Then I saw it. A white note taped to the door. Bold letters, tight, cold. "Do not knock. This is my house now. Dad left it to me. There is no space for freeloaders. Go find a nursing home. Kevin Freeloader." The word hit me like a slap. I carried him for 9 months, stayed up every night when he had fever, worked double shifts to pay for his college, sacrificed my own dreams for his future. And now I was a freeloader. A younger version of me might have screamed, might have collapsed onto the porch in tears, but I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I didn't even feel surprised. Arthur had warned me years ago. "Martha," he'd said quietly one night, "Kevin's changing. He looks at this house like it's already his, like we're just in the way." I defended our son, called Arthur paranoid, told him he was being unfair, but he'd been right. He'd seen it long before I did. I stood there for a moment, staring at that cruel note. Then I sat down slowly on the garden bench Arthur built years ago. My movements were stiff, my body still weak from the hospital, but my mind was clear. I pulled out my phone. I didn't call Kevin. I didn't beg, didn't plead. I called someone else, someone I'd spoken to 5 years ago. "Mr. Henderson," I said calmly. "It happened exactly like Arthur said it would. Kevin changed the locks. Yes, I'm on the porch right now. Please bring the file and the locksmith, and I think we'll need the sheriff too." I hung up, pulled my coat tighter against the wind, and waited. I wasn't a helpless old woman sitting in the cold. I was a commander preparing her troops. Inside the warm glow of the living room, Kevin was celebrating. He sprawled across Arthur's favorite leather recliner, a glass of expensive scotch in his hand. His wife, Jessica, sat nearby, flipping through paint samples. "This wallpaper is disgusting," she complained. "It smells old. As soon as we settle in, I want to tear these walls down. Open concept is way better." Kevin snickered. "Do whatever you want. This place is ours now." Jessica hesitated. "Are you sure she won't come back? What if she has a key?" Kevin smirked proudly. "Change the locks this morning. Let her try. She'll see the note I left. She'll go running to one of her sisters. I'm finished supporting her." He raised his glass. "Dad is gone, and I'm his only son. Everyone knows inheritance goes to the son." Jessica smiled. "Your mother had a good run, but it's our turn now." They toasted to their supposed victory, completely unaware of the headlights pulling into the driveway, completely unaware of the shadows approaching the door. 10 minutes later, a loud drilling sound cut through the house. Kevin jumped up, spilled his drink across the armrest. "What the hell is that?" Jessica shrieked. "Is she trying to break in?" Kevin stormed toward the door. "I'll take care of this. I told her to stay away." His face was red, his fists clenched, but before he reached it, the door swung open. I stood there, not alone, flanked by 2 uniformed officers, Mr. Henderson, the family lawyer in his pressed suit, and a locksmith packing up his tools behind us. Kevin's face went from red to white in seconds. "You can't just barge in here. This is my property. Dad gave it to me." He pointed at the officers, his voice rising, desperate. "Arrest her! She's trespassing! She doesn't live here!" Mr. Henderson stepped forward, calm, unfazed. "Kevin, I strongly suggest you calm down. You are causing a disturbance in a house that is not legally yours." "Like hell," Kevin shouted. "My father built this house. I'm his only son." "Yes," the lawyer replied coolly, "but he didn't own it when he died." The room went silent. Kevin stared at him, frozen. "What are you talking about?" Jessica's hand flew to her mouth. Mr. Henderson opened his briefcase, slowly, deliberately. He pulled out a blue-bound document, thick, official, stamped with legal seals, and laid it on the dining table with a heavy thud. Kevin's hands trembled as he reached for it. His eyes scanned the first page, then the second. Then his face went completely pale. "No," he whispered. "Click down for the full story on my channel."